Hey, it's Raising. Thanks for coming to my channel. This is my first vlog video for my new Vlog Video Tuesdays, so forgive me if it's not up to everyone else's vlogginess. Yeah. So I guess basically what I'm just gonna do is every Tuesday I'm gonna post a video talking about my day. And, since this is my last Tuesday of school, it might actually get kind of boring. So I'll try to make it exciting, I promise. um, so today I had school and it was exam day, yay, because, Florida decided to make the last 2 days of school the days that we take exams. Yay, Florida. Not really. But, so yeah, I took my exams for physical science and geometry today. Kind of. Well, physical science, I'm already failing the class anyway. My end of year was like a 54, and there was no way I was going to pass, and there was no way I was going to pass the final. So I was just like, screw it, and I completely Christmas treed the final. That and the teacher's a total douchebag. And I'm not just saying that because I'm failing and I don't like him. He's a total douchebag. I'm already enrolled to retake this class on virtual school over the summer. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. Over the summer. And so I figured, there's not much of a point in doing anything, right? Because it'd just kind of be a waste. Why bother getting more grades if I just need to fail the class so I can retake it? Which I'm already going to do. Okay, anyways. So, last Thursday, I walk into class and I just went and I sat in my usual spot in the back of the room. I sat down quietly, mind you. It's not like I'm loud and obnoxious and I talk a lot. I go and I sit in the back of the room and I take out my book, my Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince copy, and I start reading. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's because he doesn't like gingers or if because he doesn't like... I don't know. I have no idea. He's just a douchebag. But he, throws a fit, and he gives me the dirtiest look. And he's just like... And I'm like, is there a problem? And he's like, yeah, there's a problem. You're reading, and that's not what we're doing. And I was like, okay. Because, don't have to talk to me like that. You can just be like, that's not what we're doing. But no, he had so much attitude, and I was just like, bro, calm your tits. And then, I just sat there because I was like, okay, that was kind of really rude. And he was like, so put the book away and take out your notebook. And I was just like, nah, bitch, nah. I was like, no, you're not gonna sit here and talk to me like that and then expect me to do anything that you say. So I just sat there. I literally just sat there and I was like this. And then he went back to talking about the review for our final exam. And then 2 minutes later, he looks back over at me and he's like, you still haven't put your book away. And I was like, maybe if you didn't talk to me like I was a 5-year-old, I would do that. And he was just like, or he said something. And I was just like, maybe if you would respect me. And he was standing across the room. And mind you, this is a science lab, so it's not a small classroom. He literally yells, could you put the book away? And you don't yell at me. I have issues with people yelling at me. You don't yell at me. So I was just like, why are you yelling? And he was like, I'm not yelling, I'm asking. Again, yelling. And I was just like, no, you're yelling. And I wasn't being rude about it or anything. At that point, I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. Why are you throwing such a fit about this? Because it's not like I was still reading. The book was literally sitting closed on my desk in the corner. And he was throwing a fit because it was still on my desk. I was just like, why are you yelling? You don't need to yell at me. And he was and I think that was the point where he was just like, well, how would you like if I went in the office and called your mother? And he's been giving me issues like this all semester. And obviously, I told my mom about it. And I was just like, you know what? I would love if you talked to my mother. And that was the first attitude I gave him that day. And then he was like, okay, get up. Like, again, with the commands, rude. And, I just lost my train of thought. Woo! Um, oh, and then I went to stand up and I was like, fine, if you want to interrupt your class over something so stupid. He was like, yep. So he takes me in his office, and mind you, he leaves the door open in front of my entire class. You know, not that it really bothered me all that much, but if it really would have bothered me, he humiliated me in front of my entire class, which I really could have gotten him in trouble for if I felt like it. Oh, I'll tell you what I did later. But like, he leaves the door open and then he has me dial my mom's number. Meanwhile, hovering over me, and it's just like, you know, personal bubble, bro. You're violating it. And like, when my mom answered, he was just like, hi, I'm, insert his name here, from Eastridge High School, and I'm your daughter's science teacher, and I have her here in my office, and she's disrespecting me by reading in my class and completely ignoring my final exam review, which, you know, she needs to pass the class because she's doing so poorly. And basically, like, he was just going on and on about this. And my mom, as I knew, she was just sitting there like, are you kidding me? Because I have never had problems with my teachers before. Like, whatever. Like, I'm not a badly behaved student, and I do my work. It's just, this class was harder for me because it was like, like, I had my boyfriend show his physical science teacher a worksheet that he gave us, and he said that the way he was teaching us was cruel because he was doing it so hard. And that he is one of the hardest teachers in their school, my boyfriend's teacher, and he wouldn't even give that work to his students because he said it was too hard. That's kind of a problem. And, like, the majority of my class is juniors, and I'm a sophomore. So, you know, they're older than me. But whatever. And, like, my mom basically told him, like, you need to piss off. Like, you're being a douchebag. So he thought he was going to go in there and be all big and bad and call my mommy and get me in trouble. No, he didn't, because my mom's not going to fuck around with that shit. And so I really couldn't care less about his class anymore. I skipped the past 2 days, and then I only went today because I had to take my exam. And I Christmas treed the entire thing. For all the answers, like, it was like a Scantron thing, but we wrote our answers because he just had, like, little lines instead of the actual bubbles. And I wrote AC/DC and then CBA for can't be arsed, because I couldn't be arsed to do any of his shit. Didn't. And then, like, on the test itself, in the pages, I wrote, what was one of them? I wrote, P.S. You're not invited to my birthday party. And another one was God hates you with a little sarcastic smiley face. And the other one was like, it had like a little flower smiley face. And it was like, I'm so kawaii, you're jelly. And it was just fabulous. And like, when he was grading it, I obviously, you know, was the first one done because I Christmas treated it because I really didn't give a fuck. I gave him my test, and he went and he sat at his desk, and like, he looked at it. And then he looked at his answer key, and he started marking it, and he was just, it literally was just like, mark, 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 like, wrong, 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 wrong. And I just sat there, and I was like, you bitch. Because, you know, it's not going to make me look bad, because I'm going to retake the course, and I'm going to get an A, because I'm going to have a decent teacher. And, you know, they're going to look back and be like, well, then why did you fail it the first time? And I'm going to be like, because I had a douchebag and a moron for a teacher. So that's just going to make him look bad. And then after he graded it, he gave me the dirtiest looks. He was just like. And then the teacher from next door came over and gave him donuts. And he showed her my test. Like, one, that's like, you don't do that in front of your class, especially the student that's in that class. Not that I really cared, because I mean, it's not like I tried and he embarrassed me. But he was just like, look at this. And she was just like, oh, God, that's pathetic. Like, because, you know, she doesn't know I Christmas treated it. She thought that he had a completely idiotic student. No, he's the idiot. I'm perfect, and he just didn't get to see my perfection because he's a moron. His loss. So, yeah. And then I didn't have a geometry exam because we took an EOC, which is kind of like, it's a state course, or a state course exam for the class, and we took that like a month ago. So they said that was going to take place of our final. Oh, that's so entertaining. Sorry, I'm easily. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god, I saw Bobby in the background and you scared the piss out of me! You little rat. You're a little meanie, aren't you? Yeah, I'm a little meanie. Oh, but I'm gonna be nice on camera. So everyone thinks that I'm nice and that Rihanna's a liar, huh? Huh? Look at you being all nice. He's really a demon, I swear. Like, I swear to it. I think I have the video on my other channel. I'll like favorite it and like link it in the bottom bar thingy, and you can see the demon that is this rat. He's a little meanie. Yes, he's a little meanie, isn't he? Yeah. He's a rat. He's one of my babies, though. You want to see my other babies? Look at my baby Teddy. It's a baby Teddy. Tedders. Teddy. Baby boy. You can wiggle tail. Are you wiggling your tail? Yes, you are. Teddy, would you lift your head? Lift your head. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. I'm a good boy, I swear. He's the only good boy. He's a good baby. And then the other nasty rat is Lulu, and she is sleeping on the couch over there. Lulu! She pees and poops everywhere. She's nasty. Lulu! Lulu! Rat! Yeah, she's lazy. She doesn't like to do anything. And then, yeah, so that was pretty much my day. Except, like, then after our exams, me and James went and sat in the cafeteria until dismissal, and then, yeah, and then I came home. And I've been singing for like 3 hours because I was going to record a singing video, but then I sang one karaoke song, and then I saw another one. I was like, oh, let me try that, and then I'll go back to the other and record it. And then I clicked on another related video and another related video and another related video and another and another and another, and now my singing voice is shot, so I'm gonna have to do that another time. Yeah. Oh. No. And this is Luna. This is my baby. Oh, there goes my pig. No, there it is. Okay. I just got a capo. It's pretty. I meant to get a gold one, but I grabbed the wrong one. And I got a finger pick. Well, actually, it's kind of like a banjo pick, but you know. I promise I don't play like that. But yes, this is Luna, my guitar. Yes, I named her. My baby. I'm really strange. I promise my channel will never get boring. At least, like, my vlogs might, because I like to talk a lot, and it's not always, like, I tend to get off on, oh my gosh, look at Teddy. He's, like, afraid of my guitar. Teddy's afraid of everything. Look at my baby. Aww. Aww. Yeah, he's afraid of everything. He's a big baby. Oh, I'm gonna put this back before I lose it. I've lost like 30 pics. It's terrible. But yeah, so that was my first vlog video. Vlog video Tuesday. Yeah. Twitter. Ooh. Oh, yeah, my Twitter is, what is my Twitter? Oh, Reezy. Just Well, it's the same as this, but minus one Y. It's RH33ZY. And, my YouTube is RH33ZYY. Then my Facebook is /Reezy with one Y. My Tumblr is Drianka-gasm. It's really awkward to say to people. I'm a Degrassi fangirl. Yeah. I mainly post like grunge stuff, as I call it, I guess, whatever, on Tumblr. Harry